Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, today we're going to be talking about something really crazy. Today is also Tell It All Tuesday. That's what we're going to call it, Tell It All Tuesday. And, we want to open the phone lines for a confession session. So what is it that you want to admit to stealing? Office supplies, food, money, somebody else's man. Hit us up, 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKEY. Now, the most famous thief right now is Donald Trump, who stole documents from the White House. But there are some other news stories out there, this week too. So.
Well, did y'all hear about the little girl who stole from her grandmother? Man, a 14-year-old middle school student from Florida is facing grand theft charges after she stole over $13,500 from her grandmother's life savings and handed it out to her classmates. Now, this happened last week, and so far police only have been able to get about like $700 back. Another $2,500 was still in her bag.
Man, that's crazy. How dirty can you be? There's another story out there in Florida where a postal worker stole over $400,000 in tax refund checks. He was working at a check processing center, and I guess he was stuffing them in his pockets, man, to range from $4,000 all the way up to $100,000 in checks. He got 4 years in prison.
That is doing the most. Well, this story will make you think twice about sneaking something into your bag at the self-checkout. A woman in Michigan was caught stealing from the self-checkout. One of the workers noticed she wasn't scanning all of her items, but she swore that she was, got upset, and then left the store. But when they went back and looked at the security footage, y'all, they found out that she had stolen more than $1,000 worth of stuff since April. So she was in a cycle of doing these things. They got those artificial intelligence cameras. You know, people think they can slide something by, but they watching.
So what is something that y'all will admit to taking, Brett? What's something you
back when I was in high school, when I used to clean up for my sister Lisa Ray, I used to wash her clothes and stuff, and she had like some damaged jeans and the used jeans. You know, that was the brand back then. She used to keep rolls and rolls of money in her pocket. So I would just wash her clothes and politely swap it from that pocket to mine.
Right.
She wouldn't miss it because she had so much money all the time. Like, she wouldn't miss it. And if
so
she would
you
ever
used to work for your sister?
I didn't work for her. Like, if I was at her house or something and I was washing clothes or whatever, you know, I like cleaning up. I'm kind of like OCD a little bit, you know, and I would love to wash her clothes because she always had wads of money that she left in her pockets. And she would never say nothing about missing it. She probably knew I was taking it. But, yeah, I would rack up and I would just save it. I would pass it out to my friends at school that I liked and buy them lunch and all kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know.
She know about this?
No, probably not. Now she do.
She gonna be.
But she never say nothing, so I feel like she didn't miss it.
Oh God, we got to get her on. We got to see if we can get her on the phone. Gary, what about you? I know you done stole a whole lot of stuff.
But but not no more, Ricky, honestly, because honey, I am so afraid to go to jail because there's a camera everywhere. And since my daddy died, my mama would not be able to get me out of jail. He used to get me out, but honey, my mama don't know how to do all that. So, baby, I don't take nothing, honey, because I am not trying to go to jail.
You ain't never stole nothing out the Galleria back in your Houston days.
No, honey, I was not a thief.
You gonna tell me you didn't go up in Neiman Marcus and get nothing?
No, Miss Sherwood them used to go to Neiman Marcus, honey, and steal. I did not go in there and steal, honey. No,
what they go in there? But did you buy some of the stuff they stole?
No, Miss Sherwood, honestly though, Miss Sherwood would give us stuff. Like, she gave me a Louis Vuitton bag. That's been umpteen years ago, and I still have that makeup bag.
She got it out of Neiman Marcus in the Galleria.
Because this is the deal, though, Ricky, honestly. Back in the day, back in the 80s, honey, Neiman Marcus would not put a buzzer or a tag on their stuff because that was offensive to their rich clients, so they would not do it. And they would have all the Louis and stuff at the door. And baby Miss Sherwood would go pick up a piece of Louis, honey, and run up out there. And like I told you before, honestly, when the girls went to go to drag shows and they needed a gown, baby, those girls would run out with the mannequin, honey. And
who ran out with the mannequin?
Miss Sherwood did. Miss Sherwood and some of her friends, baby. These girls would run out with the mannequin.
The whole mannequin.
With the whole mannequin, baby. When the girl wanted her gown, honey, for the show that
They
night.
had that on an episode of Pose.
Really?
Yeah.
They
The
did that back
beginning
in the day.
episode.
Yeah.
For that night show.
and kidnapping.
Yes, honey.
When you say what this said, what you say? What?
Shoplifting and kidnapping.
Now, Special K, you did a little bit of time.
But I wasn't stealing.
Okay, well, what did you do time for?
Well, that's not really the issue. Let's talk about stealing things. Stealing things. In the past, I haven't stolen something like last week. It was a little bitty something though, and wanted to, improve. The store you go to buy stuff to, improve your home. Stuff.
Yeah, damn.
Like, I needed some screws. I was hanging up a curtain rod, and I needed like 3 screws. That I had lost the screws that came with the thing, and I just couldn't wait in line to pay for them little. You know what I'm talking about, Rock T? You know how you just kind of.
They got the self-checkout, and the screws don't have the little barcode on there, so you just put them in your pocket and go on out of there.
Yeah. I didn't even put it in my pocket. I just closed my hand up and just walked out.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do that with those keys, but then I'm scared. I'm like,
I did go up in the Pilot gas station about 3 weeks ago, man, just to see if I still got it. The one after you pass Thornton Road driving outside Atlanta. You know that big ass Pilot with them truckers. Yeah. And went in there and got some snacks. I just wanted to see it just in case I get broke and get hungry. I got me the Reese's with 4. And a bag of chili cheese, with the not chili Fritos.
Wait a minute, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of items,
that's
bro.
That's all I got though. I hadn't stolen.
That's a lot.
Years.
That's like 3 different items.
I had the mask on that hood over there and stuff.
Okay.
And you go up by the register and then you slide to the side and on out the door.
Yeah.
Oh my God! If you would have got caught, that would be hilarious.
Right. Let's go. That'd have been funny. The little Daryl get caught for stealing.
Right.
The internet would have went. You said what, Gary?
That'd have been cute headlines, baby.
All right, 8669 Ricky, 8669 CKEY. Good morning.
Yeah, I stole something. I want to confess, man. It's kind of petty, but I stole it, so I'm going to admit it. I stole a post. But I put my own tweaks to it. I posted it, and it went viral.
I stole my husband from his wife. They rode it together for a few years. We've been married for almost 30 years now with 5 kids and a grandchild.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all is not going to believe this. When I was a kid, I actually went to church, and I stole a honey bun out of the vending machine. I hid it in the bushes. And then I came back after church to put it in my pants so my mom wouldn't see. And them ants tore me up. So God took care of me for stealing a honey bun from the church.
I stole some deodorant out of Winn-Dixie. They made me pay $200 just not to go to court, dog.
When I was in college at North Carolina A&T State University, I walked out of Sally's while my homegirls was in there with a whole tabletop golden hot dryer.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.